It's quite interesting when you look at the design of self-hatred and self-judgment and things like that, shame, resentment, all those negative things that we feel specifically about ourselves, the way that we judge ourselves and hate ourselves, is that when we feel these things, it feels very justified, because it's like I deserve to hate myself. I deserve to feel like nothing. I deserve this. I should feel this way. I should hate myself like this. I should be unworthy and feel useless and worthless. And it's like, it's this penance apparently somehow that we're paying for what we've done. But interestingly enough, that's the complete opposite of what actually tends to happen, how the point actually works. Because in truth, we're not paying any kind of penance. We're not balancing any wrongs. What we're actually doing is we're just trapping ourselves and stopping ourselves from actually changing, because the moment that there's some part of you that you don't like, that you don't want to acknowledge, that you don't want to look at, that becomes this taboo, stigmatized part of you that you do not touch unless you are possessed by it. And in that moment, it's like you're powerless. You can't do anything to stop it. You're out of control. But the rest of the time, it's like we put these worst parts of ourselves in these little boxes, and we put them away, and we don't look at them, we don't think about them, we don't touch them. It's not there. It doesn't exist. And obviously, if we deal with things in that way, how is change going to happen? How are we going to be able to actually take these parts of ourselves that we don't like and change them, make them better, turn it into something we do like? It's not going to happen. It can't happen. Because in order to change something, you have to at first at least acknowledge its existence, which most of the time we're unwilling to do. And we have to face it, see it for what it is, be able to understand how we created it in the first place. How did I come to become that? How did I come to create this within myself? How did I make myself to be this way? And we have to develop an awareness of the point, so that when we are triggered in certain ways that activates that part of ourselves, when we are going about our lives and something brings that out in us, we have the ability to stop it, because we've prepared ourselves in a way that we've been developing our awareness of ourselves. I know what I'm thinking, I know what I'm feeling, I know what it is that sets me off, I know what kind of mood it is that makes me more likely to behave in a way that I don't like. In retrospect, in the moment, I love it. But in any case, I've been developing that awareness of myself, and I've also made a plan for myself of what I can do in the future when it comes up again. How can I live differently? How can I deal with myself and a situation in such a way that I would be proud of myself afterwards, that would be beneficial, that would be constructive, that would be supportive, that would bring out the best of me and help me to develop my potential. So, when you're judging yourself, when you're hating yourself, when you don't want to look yourself in the mirror, remember that that is exactly what it takes to keep being that way, to keep accepting that part of yourself, to not change. So, until next time, thanks for watching.